This is always one man. Okay. So how did you do that with junior with Jim so far? Are you at the same time? Oh, which one? Oh, okay. That was at 5 o'clock.
All right, so for you guys that are on the stream right now, the game's going to start in just a couple of minutes. The game start time is 5 o'clock. Time I have right now is 4:48. We're just waiting for the umpires to kind of check things out. Jewett City is the home team. They won the coin toss. So we're going to start that in just a couple of minutes, so hang tight. And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to continuing coverage right here on SNSN for high school. Nothing. We're actually doing Little League. We're doing Little League,
District
man.
11, Michael.
District 11. I tell you, Alan, if I knew that we were going to have this kind of engagement on Little League, I'd have done this 6 years ago.
There you go.
But holy cow, the people have really responded. We get lots of people listening and watching the games and watching them afterwards. And you know what, Alan, I think it's really cool is the kids, when the game is over,
they go home and watch it.
They go home and watch it. They go home and watch it.
They critique themselves.
They do. They do. As do the coaches.
Yes,
as well. So let's set the scene. My name is Mike Benarski, along with Mr. Jewett City Al Gear, former president of the Jewett City Little League. Oh, I think about 150 years ago.
I believe I was vice president. I never got to president. So
okay.
There's too many
scandals.
Too many
scandals, right? Yeah.
Too many assassination attempts.
Yeah, none of that. So, but Mr. Jewett City Al Gear has been involved with Jewett City Little League for many, many, many years.
At least 30.
You know what I thought was really cool is when we were doing the 13, 14-year-old All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to do the Little League pledge, and nobody knew it.
Yeah.
And you just grabbed the microphone and did the Little League pledge.
Yeah. After you say it for a few years, you remember it.
That's true. We are in Coventry. It's the best out of 3. Jewett City versus Coventry. Jewett City is up 1-0 so far. If it does go to a game 3, if Coventry wins today, then we'll play Wednesday in Jewett City.
Right.
Okay. And that game, I believe, is scheduled for 8 p.m. in Jewett City. So I love a game 3, man. I think game 3 will be awesome.
It would just add to the excitement that we've already been entertained with.
Absolutely. We got awesome Austin on the camera.
Austin. I like that.
There he is. So what he sees, you see. We're behind a fence again. So, we're going to do the best that we can to go ahead and provide the best picture possible for you at home or wherever you might be. I know people that are like they're driving and their family is watching it in the car.
Not the driver.
No, not the driver. Not the driver. And here's another thing that we do. We do certainly encourage is we encourage your engagement. This is completely come on now, jump in here, baby.
It's completely up to them how they watch it, when they watch it.
Yes.
And why they watch it.
Right. And you can react any way you want. There is a chat room. Talk about what players, that, one of your kids.
You want to give a shout out.
Give them a shout out because then we can put their name up on the screen for you. And the kids love that for sure.
Yes, they do.
Also, even if you just want to talk about the game absolutely do that.
They're at
So,
a very personal state of
Mhm.
mind and age.
Right.
They like to see their name in the highlights.
Absolutely. And so we try to do this in the most interactive type of format that we can, with the technology that is available to us. So anyway, they're going to be taking the field pretty soon, Jewett City, because they are the home team. Alan,
Yes, sir.
why don't you give us the starting lineup for Coventry?
Okay, for Coventry, leading off will be number 23, playing center field, Kean Staples.
That'd be Keenan?
Keenan.
Keenan, there you go.
Okay, in the next pad, number 1, the shortstop, Dominic DeAngelis. And batting third will be number 2, the pitcher, Kyle Heck. And following him will be number 9, the catcher, Josh Klein. He'll be followed by number 24, the first baseman, Jake Roberts. Followed by number 10, the second baseman, Gavin McNally. And following him will be number 8, the right fielder, Jackson Castillo. And follow that will be number 3, the left fielder, Evan DeAngelis. And the ninth batter will be number 7, third base, Mato Albino.
That'd be Mateo.
Mateo Albino. And the alternates are number 27, Alex Lazinski. I hope I did that right. Well, I'll correct it later. And number 5.
Whoa, hold on. What'd you say? Lysomersky.
Lysomersky. Okay. Followed by number 5, Jack Powers. And number 6, Eric King. The team is managed by Simon Heck and coached by Pat DeAngelis and Steve Klein. And for your starting lineup for JC.
Well, we're not going to do that yet.
Okay.
We're not there yet.
All right.
So let's talk about Coventry a little bit first.
Yes, sir.
We got to be careful because we've got
Coventry people right here with us.
you know, we've got the league president up here, so you can't mess up, Al,
Well, if we do
10 demerits, man.
I think we get 3 warnings and then we're out.
That's it. And I've already received 2, so you're ready to go.
You're ready.
Tough crowd. No. Actually, I want to say thank you guys for being so hospitable and letting us come on up here.
Sorry.
So,
otherwise we'd be out there.
So let's talk about Coventry just a little bit. What we know, we saw the game, of course, the other night, 5-4. Jewett City did win that game. But I'll tell you something, Alan. If Jewett City didn't jump out to that early lead, and I think maybe Dominic DeAngelis had some all-star jitters. I mean, it was a championship game, and that happens, especially, kids at this young age. We would have had a whole different ball game. We may be looking very easily at Coventry being 1-0 instead of around. So, I mean, So there we go.
Yes, sir. Well, they played their hearts out, and it was a very exciting game from what I heard. I mean, I didn't get to look at it yet, but I'm sure it was sounding by the score 5-4. I mean, you can't get more closer than that.
Absolutely. And, and when you got into the latter innings of the game, in the 5th and the 6th, it was a nail biter. It was definitely a nail biter. All right, Mr. Jewett City, why don't you go ahead and give us the Jewett City lineup here for game number 2 in the championship series.
All right. So for your Jewett City All-Stars, leading off will be number 3, the right fielder, Jackson D'Amico. He'll be followed by number 8, the shortstop, Kyle
Or Colby
Mills. And the third batter will be number 10, the pitcher, Kiki Boyce. Followed by number 2, the third baseman, Garrett Brower. He'll be followed by number 9, the catcher, Max Gray. And your 7th batter will be number 7, the center fielder, Mason Mills. Your 8th batter will be number 11, J.J. Harding, playing first base. And your 9th batter will be number 5, the left fielder, Sonny Botello. The alternates are number 6, Logan D'Amico, correction on that. And number 21, Keegan Leanna.
And I think you lost the number 9 hitter there, dude. The number 9 hitter is number 1, Bradley Rush.
Okay, sorry about that.
He's playing second base. Kid's got some wheels, man. So
All right.
So
And-
looks like we're about ready to play some baseball.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. The home plate umpire has given the old heave ho, saying, let's play ball. And we're just waiting for Jewett City to go ahead and take the field.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Coventry Miller Richards Field. In a moment, we're going to be starting lineups for each team. We are in the championship series, game 2. Currently, Jewett City leads the series 1-0. Our home team tonight will be Jewett City. Our away team will be Coventry. For Coventry, we have number 23, Keenan Staples.
So right now they're doing the lineups over the PA system for the crowd. That's Keenan Staples that just got announced. Dominic DeAngelis, who pitched a really good game in, unfortunately, the losing effort the other night in Jewett City.
Will be our starting pitcher this evening.
Here's Kyle Hecht. He's going to be pitching for
Number
Coventry.
9, Josh Klein will be starting at catcher.
It's Josh Klein. You know, Al, whenever we did a Little League, we never had our last names on our jerseys.
No.
We never did. We didn't have sponsors. We didn't have any of that stuff back then.
Will start at second base.
That's why sponsors are very important.
They are now, because, I mean,
Number 8,
you have sponsors, or do you go to a pay-to-play method? You know, there's, I mean, a lot of high schools are going to start, they seemingly are going to like a pay-to-play kind of method where you've got to pay a fee to actually play the sport. So,
Right.
Number 7, Mateo Albano will start at third base. Our reserves today are number 27, Alex Lizamersky. Number 5, Jack Powers.
Alec Lizamersky, one of the subs coming on out. Jack Powers, and then number 6, Eric King. And that is your Coventry team.
Today are Steve Klein and Pat DeAngelis.
Steve Klein, Pat DeAngelis,
And the manager today is Simon Hecht.
and Simon Hecht, who just happens to be the father of
All-Stars.
the starting pitcher today. Also up here in the booth with us,
Jewett City, number 3, Jackson D'Amico will start in right
we have the father of Jackson Hostillo, the right fielder. So he's the official scorekeeper.
Number
Okay.
8, Kobe Mills will start at short.
Very good.
Number 10, Kiki Boyce will be our starting pitcher.
Kiki's got a lot of power. We know this. We've seen him hit some monster shots.
Will start at third base.
And high school is already looking at him, hoping that he plays for Griswold next year.
Number 9, Max
Yeah.
Gray will be the starting catcher.
I think he's got one more year.
One more year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now these kids
Number
are
7, Mason
are
Mills will
still
start
in
at
6th,
center
7th
field.
grade, Al.
Okay.
But he hit
Number 11,
Kiki hit a home
JJ
run
will start at first
in
base.
Jewett City that it was still on its incline. It was already out of the ballpark.
hmm
Number 5, Sonny Patello will start in
And
left
that's
field.
over 200 feet.
Well, the fence is 202,
Right.
so I'm thinking that would have hit the top of the green monster.
Wow.
So, but if you look here, that would have been in the road.
Reserves today
Well
are
in the
number
road.
6, Logan D'Amico.
Yep.
And number 21, Keegan Leanna. The coaches today are Jim Mills, Jody Patello, Rob
Mills,
Gray,
Botello, Gray, and Brent D'Amico, the manager, presenting the game balls over to Righteous Ross behind the mound, behind the plate.
Everybody to turn their attention to the flag and center
Now it's
field.
time for the national
Your
anthem.
hats. If you're sitting, please stand.
It's our national anthem. And I think we're going to do the Little League Pledge. I'm not sure.
Players, coaches, umpires, please repeat after me.
Yep.
I trust in God. I love my country and will respect its laws. I will play fair and strive to win. But win or lose, I will always do my best. I wish both teams good luck tonight. Everyone have fun and good luck. Let's play baseball.
All right.
All right. The league president has decreed, let's play ball.
I really like it how they got the name Coventry All-Stars on the outside, the outfield fence. That's very nice.
You know, I'll tell you something. If you think about it, it was really nice. I was seeing these kids lined up, you know, on first up the first baseline and the third baseline. Last year, these kids were not doing much of anything because of COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
They were stuck in the homes, and there was not a lot going on. So, win, lose, or draw, these kids are here to maybe win the championship, but they're here to play, man.
Play
They're
ball.
Here to play ball.
Play ball.
And it is so good to see kids out on the diamond, out on the football field, on the basketball court, the soccer field, whatever, doing stuff outside.
Together.
Yeah, that's it. All right, we're just about ready to start. Jewett City has taken the field. Kiki Boyce about ready to take his warm-ups. Kiki has yet to lose a game in all-star play. He has 2 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Wow.
So he's had a heck of a series between him and Colby and Mason Mills. Mason Mills hit his first all-star home run. Matter of fact, his first home run ever against Norwich a week and a half ago.
Wow.
So it's going to be a tough game for both teams. This is not going to be an easy game for Jewett City to win. It's not going to be an easy game for Coventry to win.
Leading off for Coventry.
May the best team win.
Yes, sir.
That's what we say.
All right, here we go. Time to play some ball. Leading off for Coventry, number 23, Keenan Staples, playing center field.
Look, he even got the 23 on his helmet. Very nice.
What?
See the 23 on his helmet even.
Oh, really?
Just like his shirt.
Yeah, see, I envy these kids. We never had our names on our jerseys. Never, ever, ever. All right, let's play ball. Here is the first pitch from Kiki Boyce. And starting off hacking is Staples. Fouls it off, 0-1. Popped up foul out of play and almost into the bed of a pickup truck. I made sure I parked my car in a place where I didn't think we were going to get hit. I've lost 2 windshields through the years doing this. So the ball's 2 strikes to Staples. Off speed, got him swinging. 1 down.
1 out.
Jewett City rang up 11 strikeouts the other night between Mills and Garrett Brower. Here's Dominic DeAngelis, the shortstop. Pitched in game 1. Just caught the outside corner and also caught the outside of the mitt of Max Gray and back to the backstop. No balls and 1 strike. 1 down. Mike Allen Austin here in Coventry. Game number 2, District 11 Finals. There's a shot down the left field line, but foul. 0-2.
And incidentally, Michael, that's Coventry, Connecticut, not Coventry, Rhode Island.
That's right, Alan. That's right. Al Gear has spoken. The ball's 2 strikes. Got him looking. Boyce with 2 strikeouts. Quickly.
And I'll tell you,
Number 2,
Kiki is really firing away. You can hear that ball pop,
It's popping.
and that catches him.
All right, here's Kyle Hecht. He is today's starting pitcher for Coventry. Also bats from the left-hand side. There's a base hit. Solid shot into left center field. And he's going to try to dig it out for two. And Mills bobbles it, and he's going to get in there safely into second base. That was a solid shot off the bat of Kyle Hecht.
I'm sorry, number 9, Josh Klein is now at bat.
There's Josh Klein. He's the catcher.
Two outs.
And there's a grounder to third and thrown over to first. And they get him.
First baseman stretching it out there and kept the foot on the bag for the third out.
Nice play from Brower and to Harden. It's like, Austin, did you lose the camera there for a minute, bud?
Yeah, the back leg moved out.
Oh.
I'm trying to get it back to where I had it.
Pitcher Kiki Boyce had 8 pitches after the first one.
So after the top of the first, Coventry didn't score. They left a runner on second. One hit. Going to go to the bottom of the first. No score. Want to thank the Jewett City Savings Bank in Jewett City for sponsoring and supporting local sports on SNSN Jewett City Savings Bank with branches from Pawcatuck
All over southeastern
to
Connecticut.
Putnam, all up the eastern seaboard.
Yeah.
Or the eastern part of Connecticut. Whatever. Anyway, there you are, your local community bank, the Jewett City Savings Bank.
You said a key word there, Michael.
Local. That's it.
Yep.
Why? Because they are what, Al?
Local.
That's it.
And very much involved in their communities.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard. Mr. Kevin Merchant has announced his retirement from the Jewett City Savings Bank.
New gentleman, and there's been 30 years in banking, I believe. And
he's a state legislator for quite some time in Hartford, and the Michael Roberts. So he will assume the position.
it's good to see Kevin is going to be able to get some relaxed time now and feels.
He relaxes now. Who's he kidding?
I don't know.
Who's he kidding?
As the CEO, I don't think he relaxed too much.
He's got a cushy gig. What are you talking about?
He did very well as the CEO for Jewett City Savings Bank for many, many years.
Yeah. 47 years, I think he said he was there.
Wow.
45? Close to that. But anyway.
40-something. How's that?
40-something. Hearing a little Crazy Train in the background.
Yeah.
Well, Ozzy. All right, Jewett City, let's see if we can try to see what they can get going here in the bottom of the first. Remember, they are the home team, even though we are in Coventry, but the coin flip. As
the umpire redefines home plate, and we get ready for Jewett City's half of the first.
Jackson D'Amico start to dig in here, the right fielder. Excuse me, Jackson's a left fielder. No, he's a right fielder. We will find out in a second.
And the first pitch is a ball to Jackson.
There's a pitch from Hecht, and there's a pop-up in the infield. And the catcher is calling it and makes the play.
All right, nice play.
Yeah, I'm looking here on the lineup, and they have 2 right fielders listed.
Number 8, Colby Mills is now at bat.
Well, I had Botello at left field on my schedule.
We will see what's up with that. Colby Mills, shortstop. One down.
A little conference between the pitcher and the third baseman.
I would actually ask anyone standing behind the backstop to not stand there. Please. And off the fence. If you're hanging on the fence in center field or anywhere else, please do not hang on the fence.
The umpires are making some calls to have people get away from the backstop.
Don't want to have no interference.
Yeah, and also there were some young folks hanging over the center field fence, which could be very distracting to the players. Mills, swing and a miss. Half a swing, one bouncer on over to the second baseman, McNally. Tosses it to first.
Quickly 2 outs to JC.
Number 10,
Here's Kiki Boyce, the pitcher. Had a couple of strikeouts in the top of the first. Kiki always a threat to send one out of the ballpark. Swing and a miss. Kiki in a little bit of a slump as of late. Kiki down 0-2. The ball's 2 strikes. Hecht in control. Foul. Just got a piece of it. Kiki not only plays baseball, but he plays football and travel ball. Busy kid.
Yes, he does. He loves the game.
Kiki sends one liner right to the shortstop and off of DeAngelis' glove into left field. Kiki's on base.
With 2 outs.
Here's Garrett Brower, who had 9 strikeouts in the first game against Coventry. He's playing third base today. Brower, you wouldn't know it. Kid's got a lot of power. Brower power.
Takes the first pitch for a ball.
They're calling a balk. Nope. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Boyce on first. No score. If you're just joining us, we are on the bottom of the first. Ball inside. Brower taking all the way. 2-1. A lot of chatter coming from the Jewett City dugout. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hecht 1 pitch away from getting out of the bottom of the first. Ball 3. Just missed outside. So now we get a full count. There's a slow roller to third. Brower chugging it off, and he's going to be safe. Everybody's going to be safe. Infield hit for Garrett Brower. Boyce moves on to second.
Number 9, Max Gray is now at the plate.
Full hustle right there, Al.
Yes, sir.
Here's Max Gray, the catcher, with a runner in scoring position. And there's a grounder to DeAngelis. He's going to go over to first. And he gets Max Gray as he tosses on over to Roberts for the final out of the inning. So at the end of 1, Jewett City nothing, Coventry nothing. Going to go to the second inning now.
1-5.
If you hear a lot of numbers in the background, what they're doing is they're
Doing the pitch count.
doing the pitch counts.
Coventry pitcher Kyle Hecht has 15 pitches after the first inning.
1 pitch to the last batter.
Pitch counts are very, very important at this level. Of course, for safety of the kids, make sure they don't overwork
Their arms.
their arms. Sure.
Mm.
Kids threw so many different types of pitches now. I remember when I was in Little League, Alan. Did you? Well, let me ask you. Did you play Little League ball?
No, I didn't. I pid farm system.
Yeah.
That was the extent of my athletic ability.
Yeah. Did you even have gloves back then, or?
Oh yeah, we had gloves. I think they're called mittens. Mittens, yeah.
Mittens, a pine board, and a slate rock.
That's it. What else do you need?
Playing.
Yeah,
Hitting shirt rocks,
Oh God.
Hey, Alan's coming up. He's gonna get a home run. And some other kid goes, and how?
And I noticed also in Major League Baseball they don't use aluminum bats.
Nope.
Only I believe I'm not sure about up to high school if
They
they
use
still
aluminum.
do. They still
Yeah.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they use aluminum. You know what? I never used aluminum.
There's always
Ever.
a wooden bat.
Always.
Yeah. I think the ball
Always.
comes off a aluminum bat a lot faster.
I think it kind of deadens the ball, if you ask
Does
me.
it? Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
But I know in Major League Baseball they break a lot of bats, also the wooden bats.
I broke one bat. But I also hit a grand slam with it too.
Yeah. All right, we're ready to go here.
All right, top of the second.
Number 24, Jake Roberts is now at the plate.
First baseman Jake Roberts, who ended a couple of plays in the bottom of the first to put Jewett City away. Foul back from Boyce. You got Roberts, McNally, and Hostillo. And here's a bouncer over to Bradley Rush at first. Tosses over to Harden for the putout. One down. Here's Gavin McNally. There's number 10.
Number 10, Gavin McNally is now at that.
Bats from the right-hand side.
Plays second base.
Yes, sir. Kiki Boyce looking pretty locked in. Strike. Inside corner. One down here in the top of the second inning. Fastball right by him. 0-2. I think he comes back with an off-speed pitch here. What do you think, Al?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 1-2. Wasted one to see if McNally would kind of chase it. 1-2 to the second baseman. There is a pop fly, little liner actually into right field. Base hit. Nice hit by McNally. That's the second hit for Coventry.
Right.
Here's Jackson Hostillo, right fielder.
Number 8, Jackson Hostillo is now at that.
Looks down to the third base coach for a sign.
One out here. Top of the second.
As teams keep coming up, Al, the teams get harder and harder.
Oh, yes.
Coventry, no slouch. The other night, they just kept chipping away and chipping away and chipping away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they never gave up. I mean, it's not like it was a blowout. It was 5-4.
No.
But they just wouldn't say die. That's a pop in the infield for an out, and then a throw on over to Harden, and they're going to double up McNally, and that's going to end the inning.
Well, Coventry leaves one on base. And Jewett City's first half of the first, they left two on bases.
So we're going to go to the bottom of the second. It is 0-0. Also want to thank a new supporter,
Okay.
Country Farms, right on Main Street
Oh my
in
goodness,
Jewett
great.
City.
Great.
Country Farms, located right on Main Street, right next to, right by the post office, as a matter of fact.
Yes, they are.
Vashil, or as people call them, V. Go on and check, what they have at Country Farms. They are what, Al?
Local.
They are local. They are owned
Yes.
locally. Vashil and his parents, they live locally, right in Jewett City. And great small business owners right in town. So if you need milk, bread, eggs, got to get the milk, got to get the bread, got to get the eggs.
Right there in Jewett City.
Right
Right
there.
on Main Street.
They have just about every convenience item that you can think of. That's Country Farms right on Main Street, Jewett City.
Yep. They even got canned soup in there.
Yeah, they do. They got everything.
And soap and
Yeah.
laundry soap. They got everything.
They got
Everything.
lottery.
Yeah. You want to take a chance on a lottery? Go at it. Right there.
And they got some really cool things that you wouldn't think that they would have at a convenience store.
Okay.
Andy Cap Pub Fries Hot Barbecue.
Oh my goodness. Unbelievable.
I've never seen them anywhere else. Not
No.
saying that nobody else carries them, but anyway. Country Farms, Main Street, Jewett City. Thank you very much for supporting
Number 7, Mason.
Mhm.
local sports, because we are
Local.
local. All right. Bottom of the second. Here's Mason Mills. Strike one. That looked a little high from my vantage point, but we're not down on the field, so what do we know? Hecht shaking off a couple of signs. Gets the one that he wants and gets called strike two. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
I'll tell you, the pitcher for Coventry, he's popping him right in there too.
Want to say hi to Cameron, saying hello. She goes, Cameron says, from Willimantic. Good luck, Coventry and Jewett City. Thanks for chiming in, Cameron. We appreciate that. J.J. Hard, the first baseman. Strike one. Hecht just throwing nothing but strikes right now. Strike two. Also, hello to Michelle D'Amico saying, let's go, JC. If you want to say hi to a particular player or team, do so.
Even if you just want to say, go JC.
Or go Coventry. Either
Yeah,
way.
Either way.
There's a bouncer at the plate, and that is going to remain fair, and the catcher is going to throw it on over to first for the out. Here's a Sonny Botello.
Number 5, Sonny Botello is now at.
He's the grandson of another one of our sponsors that are
Local. Yep.
2 down for Jewett City in the bottom of the second. Strike one. Looks like the ump's calling that high strike today.
Yep.
But if you're the pitcher, you take it.
That's right.
You take it. It was over Botello's head. He had to duck out of the way. Incoming. Jewett City down one player, Chris Coleman. He's their starting second baseman. Broke his arm.
Way back in the first game,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Or second game.
hit by pitch.
Yeah.
Botello kind of waves at that one. I think that was like an oops swing. Botello down 1-2. Hecht working pretty automatic right now. There's a bouncer to short. DeAngelis throws, and they get him. Another easy inning. for Hecht. We've played 2 full innings, Alan. Nothing.
0-0.
What did they say, Alan?
Very tight game.
Pitcher Kyle Heck had 10 pitches for a
Good
total of
pitching
25.
will stifle good hitting every time.
Even in as little league.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't
in the
matter,
pros
the
it
league.
happens.
Sure.
You know, good pitching
Doesn't
Makes
matter
it
what
a-
the league is at all.
makes it a close game. And I believe the fans really like close games better. It's more exciting. I mean, you know, I just think it's better.
I think so too. I think no matter what level, it's funny because, people will say like there's no affiliation over at Dodd Stadium really now. Now they're a futures league.
Right.
But have you gone? It's fun.
They're there.
It's fun to
People
watch.
go there to watch it.
Baseball.
Have a nice night out.
Yep.
And they get to see some pretty good ball up there also.
Want to say hello to, let's see, their name on YouTube is Car. Good luck, Coventry. Couldn't make it, so watching on here. So we appreciate you
Very
joining
good.
us.
Very good.
Top of the third. We're going to have Evan DeAngelis, Mateo Albano, and then back to the top of the order with Keenan Staples.
So number 6, Logan D'Amico, is replacing number 5, Sonny Patella. Number 3, Evan DeAngelis, is now at bat.
So Logan D'Amico, the other half of the famous D'Amico twins,
Mm-hmm.
is now in left field. Popped up. Max DeGray's calling it, makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That's a tough play to do. I'll tell you, for a catcher. For a catcher, that's a tough one.
That was one of the reasons why I could never play catcher, because you get up, you toss the mask, you got to spin 180 degrees and then look up. Now I'm already dizzy, from the 180 degree spin.
Yeah.
Here's Mateo Albano
Playing third base.
playing third base. Number 7. My favorite number 7. 7's my favorite number. How about you, Al? You got a favorite number?
2.
2?
2.
How about you, Austin?
7.
7?
Yeah.
7s are wild. The only time I don't like 7s is when I'm playing craps. I don't play that much anymore, but swing and a miss. Nice swing by Albano, but Boyce was able to get it past him. 1-1. Albano lays off that one. 2-1. Ball goes back to the backstop. Swing and a miss. A little late on that one. Kiki brought a little fire with that one.
Yes,
2-2.
he did. Yep.
Staples on deck. Got him looking, but the ball gets away from Max Gray. Albano hustles down to first, but they still threw him out. 2 down. It's a third strikeout for Kiki Boyce.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Here's Staples.
Staples is now at bat.
Top of the order. Be a second look at Kiki.
Yep. Staples struck out to start the game. He's one of the 3 strikeouts for Boyce. There's a line shot as people scatter. People are chuckling over there now.
Yeah, because they didn't get hit with the
What's
ball.
the true mark of a man? Stay in line of the foul ball, man. You know what? I don't blame him. I'm getting the heck out of the way. Two down here in the top of the third. There's a nice catch by Mills in center field, and a pop-up that looked like it was going to drop for a base hit. Mills came out of nowhere, and he hurt his arm coming down.
And that was the third out.
His father, Jim Mills, one of the coaches, is, of course, and his father. That's Mason's dad checking it out. That looked like he came down kind of awkward.
He took a dive out there, that's for sure. But
Yeah.
best thing is that he came up with the ball, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah. Great catch, great effort. I think he's going to be okay, though.
Boys had 8 pitches for a total of 24.
Moving his hands, moving his fingers. He's smiling. He knows he made a great catch.
Sometimes when you make a great catch, it makes the hurt go all away.
Yeah. It's kind of like that kid, Chris Coleman. He literally broke his arm but continued playing
Yeah,
for a while. So,
didn't even know it was broken.
no. You know what I found out about Chris Coleman from his dad?
What's that?
He's a very competitive, nationally ranked Frisbee golf player.
Wow, how do you play Frisbee golf?
It's golf just with Frisbees, man. Throw it in.
Wow.
But he said he's nationally ranked.
Wow, nationally.
Yeah.
Could be in the Olympics someday, maybe.
Never know. You never do. All right, going to the bottom of the third, Bradley Rush, and then D'Amico and Colby Mills to the top of the lineup. Oh, excuse me, flag football. See, his dad's listening. I totally screwed it up.
Okay. Flag football.
Flag football.
Yeah, that's instead of tackle.
It's Chris Coleman
two-hand
Sr.
touch, yeah.
And going in for number 24, Jake Roberts.
Says no golf, but thanks, guys.
Well, maybe he wants to try golf.
Maybe if he does, maybe he'll do just as well in that.
Maybe we brought on a
Never
new sport for him.
You never know. Kid's an athlete, though.
Number
He's a
5,
gamer.
Matt Powers is going in for number 3, Evan DeAngelo.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Bottom of the third, no score. Definitely a pitcher's duel. Here's Bradley Rush.
And Powers is in for DeAngelis.
Number 1, Bradley Rush is at that.
And I think we have a change at third as well. It's Lisa Mursky, who's in for Mateo at third.
Okay. That'd be number 27.
Rush gets a good hack at it and fouls it back. Rush having a conversation with the catcher. That ball is fouled at the plate. Fresh gets on. He's got some speed. Swing and a miss. Hecht gets him swinging. It's a second strikeout.
D'Amico is now at that.
Second strikeout for Hecht. Been very much in control of his pitches.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, getting the ground outs as he needs them. He's not overpowering, but he's definitely hitting spots. Here's Jackson D'Amico. Popped out to the catcher his first time up. You know who was not overpowering as a pitcher in the major leagues,
Not overpowering.
but was incredibly successful? Greg Maddux.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Did you say that? Yes, sir. Jackson swings and one goes back to the backstop as he just kind of final tipped it. 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. We are in the bottom of the third. If you are just tuning in, there is no score. Good pitchers duel going on between Coventry and Jewett City. Now, D'Amico is not going to get cheated at the plate. He had an at bat against Norwich, which was like 12 pitches. He fouled 6 of them off.
Yes, he did.
And there's a base hit up the middle.
Yeah.
For Jackson D'Amico. That's going to bring up Colby Mills, who bounced to second his first time up. And here come the rain. All of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. The umbrellas are going up.
Uh-huh. Strike one. Ball one, strike one, I should say. And all of a sudden, we're getting a crew here in the broadcast booth.
You got that right.
Everybody comes to the cover.
Well, you know what? Here, Al, give him a headset. Give him a headset. Sure. Who we got? Who are you? What's your name, sir?
My name is Mark Jamel. I actually head coach the U11 All-Stars who just beat Jewett City in the district finals last week.
Congratulations. What was the score?
21-6. Did you want me to say that out loud?
Yeah. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know, that's good. And they're gonna bring the kids off the field. So, so tell us about your Coventry team that won.
Well, it's a different kind of year. There's really only us in Jewett City.
He's taking off because he thinks I'm going to mic him up.
There's really only us in Jewett City that were in the tournament. So it was a best of 7 series. So kind of a different year than years past when you got to go through 5, 6, 7 teams to win it all. But you play what you get given to play, and we did okay.
Got it. And it seems like Jewett City and Coventry are always the ones.
I seem it's this is my 5th year coaching All-Stars, and it seems like these two baseball programs are probably 2 of the stronger programs in our district.
Yeah. Back when I was playing, literally 43 years ago.
Me too. Don't worry, me too.
Yeah. It was Norwich. Norwich was it was always the heavy hitters.
I was a District 8 guy. I grew up in Vernon, so I played Rockville Little League back in the day.
Yep, I was
so this was all new to me. First time I came to coach, it was fall baseball, and they you got to go to Jewett City. I said, where? They said Jewett City. I said, where's that? So I drove out there for the first time, and I'd never been to that part of the state.
Well, let me give you a little history on Jewett City. It is number one. It is America's only Jewett City. There is no other Jewett City.
Really?
That is true.
I did not know.
There is no other Jewett City. Jewett City is a borough of Griswold. Right. But here's another thing. Did you know that Jewett City is the vampire capital of New England?
Come on.
I am not kidding.
Who comes up with this information?
I am not kidding. Look it up, man. Look it up. All you got to do is just Google Jewett City vampires.
Who comes up with this information? Listen, but back to baseball. Yeah. I'm not kidding you. When I was just at my son's AAU basketball tournament in Pennsylvania, I just drove 6 hours, drove straight from there to here. As soon as I got here, the skies opened up.
Yeah. Well, see what happens?
Yeah.
You bring the floodgates. That's all right, though.
I bring a dark cloud with me wherever I go.
I think they were expecting this anyway.
Were they?
Yeah. There's been nothing but rain in the forecast lately. Of course, before, there was that front that was coming through before Elsa came through.
Mm-hmm. So we played our game 5 against Jewett City in Jewett City. It was supposed to be played Tuesday night. We got all the way up there. It got rained out. We came back on Wednesday night, got all the way up there, got 3 innings in, got washed out, came back up. It was
a late game
Thursday
too,
night.
Wasn't it?
Yes, we got home about 11:30 that night. Then we came back up Thursday night and we finished the game. So it took us 3 days to finish that last game.
We when we were due, because we were calling the 13-14. Jewett City against Coventry.
Yeah.
And the first game got to about was the top of the second, and then I'm not kidding you, the heavens opened up. Now the Jewett City field doesn't have very good drainage at all. So it looked like there was a river with a moat between second and third base.
Yeah,
it was not good.
I tell you, I know our game. I give the Jewett. I told the guys after. I mean, they have like their own field crew there
Yeah.
at the Little League Park. I mean, the place was literally underwater. They were there the day of Thursday, so the third day they were there for 6 hours, moving dirt. I mean, the field was in fantastic shape. Not easy to do.
No. Matter of fact, I mean, Jewett City and their parents and the people that run the Little League, they're serious about their program.
Absolutely, no, they are,
and they're down kids too. I mean, what about?
Well, that was they're. I mean, we're down a little bit, but we don't seem to be trending in the same direction that a lot of other towns are in terms of the drop off in numbers. I think COVID hadn't had an effect on that this year. But they're down. And all these teams are now. These towns are combining, right, to field an all-star team.
Yeah.
Where us and Jewett City are really, because you got Moosa Plainfield, Norwich Preston, SFC, Columbia Lebanon. We're really the last two, and Colchester and even Norwich is now merged. So us, Colchester, and Jewett City are really the last three.
Norwich Preston in the a lot of the let's see, 11, 12.
11, 12.
So
it looks like the rain's letting up here a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like the sky is lightening up too. But boy, all of a sudden that came down in a hurry.
Yeah, it did. We need some speedy dry.
But this has been a really good game.
I just got here.
Yeah, no,
I'm literally, that was the first pitch I saw to foul ball. The skies opened up, and here I am.
It's been a pitcher's duel between Hecht and Boyce.
Yep.
And I think it pretty much has stopped.
I mean, just Kiki comes with his own certain celebrity status in Little League around here. So when he comes to Miller Richardson, it's always a big deal. Now, I know his team played our regular season team here. I think it was early June.
Mm-hmm.
He hit one about 230 over the All-Star sign there in right center field. I mean, this is a 50-70 field. So this isn't your typical 200-foot Little League fence. This is 225. So to put one out of here at 12 years old is impressive.
Yeah, he the first game in the play-in, in the beginning of the All-Star playoffs, the pool play.
Yep.
We played Jewett City played Colchester.
Yep.
And he hit one so far.
At Jewett City?
Yeah.
Into the parking lot, across the parking lot?
To the road.
Into the road.
To the road.
Not surprising.
No, I know. And I know his aunt and uncle.
He's a player. So he comes with some celebrity status. He's well known. People come down to this game because they know Kiki's coming here to pitch.
Yeah. I remember camping, and Kiki was about 8. And his aunt and uncle, Ron and Peg, they were right next to us, and that's where we first met Kiki.
Nice.
And he was telling us he was a very quiet kid, whatever. Yeah. But Ron was saying, "You wait, see what this kid is, a heck of an athlete."
Yeah.
And he wasn't kidding. But yeah, it's funny that you say that he comes with his own notoriety, so to speak. So
for a 12-year-old. In District 11.
Yeah, he's already getting scouted by a lot of high schools.
Yeah, right.
So I know Mike Jamison from.
No, you're not allowed to recruit. I mean, just saying.
No, he's watching him.
He would. So Griswold High would be where he would attend, right? Being the Jewett City
resident. What's that now?
He would attend Griswold High.
Yes.
Yeah.
But nowadays there are so many different sending
options.
schools. Let's see, Jewett City kids can go to. You can go anywhere if you pay. You can go to NFA if you pay.
Right. East Catholic.
Exactly. But they can go to Ellis Tech, Southeastern Tech,
Ellis Tech,
Norwich Tech.
Norwich Tech, I've heard
of. But then there's a lot of sending towns that send to Griswold High School.
Right.
There's Baltic, Sprague, Lisbon, Voluntown.
Franklin.
Preston started. Even Norwich now. Norwich kids. So now you have like Lisbon kids that are like saying, do I want to play sports or do I want to be in a music program? Because Jewett City has Griswold has an incredible music program with Ray Churchill. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're big with their spring play every single year. Yeah, they're amazing. So yeah, kids will if they're into that type of program, that's what they want to follow. Then they certainly look at Jewett City,
right?
In Griswold. So, well, I hope.
I'm glad I could fill the time up here with you during your rainbow.
I'm glad. It's nice.
I just happened to walk in the booth. Somebody said, "Here, take the headphones."
I figure if you're gonna keep talking, we're just gonna put you on the mic.
You guys don't know, but all these people over here for coming, they all know. So I'm the vice president of the league.
Okay.
And I've been coach. It's been 10 years I've been involved. So I've been coaching all-star teams 4 or 5 times now. I love it. I love Little League baseball. I think it's the last purest form of baseball before they get older, and things tend to.
Very catchy.
Yep, things tend to change once they hit 13 and above. This is the last purest form of baseball.
I'm really
played
glad
in
you
America
said
right
that
here.
because Alan and I were talking about that at the very beginning of the broadcast and how these kids are really just here to play ball.
Yeah, it's for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's as stressful pitches, bats, innings can be. 15 minutes after the game's over, these kids are sharing pizza together, they're running around. And coaches, as us, I was in a state of mourning for like a month after I lost the district championship 2 years ago. These guys, 10 minutes later, it's like life goes on. They're just back to being kids.
Exactly.
I love it.
Because they're each other's Xbox tags.
Some good sportsmanship.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
oh my God.
It's a lot of fun.
You want to know something? And I really believe this. If any of us guys, whether up here or down there, if you're sitting here saying, no, I don't wish I was out there playing this game today, you're a liar. Because you know,
No.
I want to be out there playing. It brings back so many memories for me,
Right.
you know, playing Little League ball.
These are the formative years.
Yeah.
I try to tell the kids that when I coach them. I'm like, these, you know, it's not just about playing the games. It's about making the team, the practices you put in, the work you put in. I said, but you'll remember this for years. So I'm like, I remember my at bats in my Little League career during All Stars. I can remember those things. These kids, I tell them that, and they look at me like I got four heads. Like, what are you talking about? But they will. 30 years from now, they'll remember the big hit they had, or the big catch they made, or you know, that walk-off win they might have had.
I had a walk-off grand slam home run, and to this day, I remember when I hit the ball, when I hit it, it seemed like it was all slow.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, that's when you know you hit it just right?
And I didn't even realize what the heck happened until I rounded first, and the ump was going
like this,
giving the all clear sign.
There's nothing better.
But
I mean, hitting a home run in Little League is really probably I mean, for a kid, it's got to be the biggest thrill you can have, really.
Yeah.
And that's I struggle with this because this fence is 225. So we do play all our all-star games on this field because it's the only fully fenced-in field we have. But the kids can't hit home runs here on this fence.
Yeah.
At this, we've come a long way. We've put a lot of work. There's been a lot of sweat over the last 10 years in here. And it has. You know, new press box, new shed down there, new scoreboard on NL1. If I could just get another fence wrapped on one of those Little League fields, I'd be in heaven. But everything looks good. It's come along since I first showed up in town 10 years ago.
I think the Jewett City Little League field was dug out by Dave Gear Construction.
Yeah.
Well, was it really?
Yeah, years ago. Yeah.
Listen, I'm just saying, when we were there the other night, so we played our final district championship game there Thursday night, and then we all hung around in the parking lot, tailgated, and we watched the 12s play after. And I was talking to the parents, like, listen, I've been coming here for years, and I love it. I've played more night games here. It has this, like, almost small town, big league kind of feel with a stadium feel there with the announcer, Bob's, I mean, his silky smooth voice when he's PA announcing. It's just, I love playing there. I think it's great. It's a great little place. You can tell it's been there a long time. There's a lot of history there.
All right, we are in the middle of a rain delay here in Coventry. We are in the third inning hey, nice meeting you, man. Thanks for joining us. All right, take it easy. The vice president of the league here in Coventry, giving us some insight as to what a little bit of history.
Yes.
And everything. But anyway, getting back, we're in the bottom of the third inning. It's definitely been a pitcher's duel. The rain has stopped. There is no score. The whole game really has been based on two pitchers, Kiki Boyce and the Coventry pitcher by the name of Kyle Hecht. So each pitcher in their own right has been
they're owning the
dominating.
Game. They're owning the game.
Exactly. And I know that both teams have good hitting lineups. Both teams they have a couple of hits each, but they've been stranded. The pitching of Hecht he's been automatic on the hill, and as has Kiki Boyce.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
Look at the umps are even into this. Look at this.
Well, everybody wants to get this game in, Mike. You know, it's important to get it in, determine who the winner or loser may be, and go on from there. I'll tell you, this weather has been unbelievable for the last couple weeks. I mean, rain just about every day.
Yeah.
So we can't have a water shortage anymore, I don't think.
They're putting some Speedy Dry down.
Or kitty litter, one of the two.
I think it's Speedy Dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right.
And it's funny because I'm watching Brent D'Amico talking to. He's out there with the Coventry manager, and they're just joking around. See, you know what I mean? This is what baseball is all about, man.
Having fun and playing to your best ability.
And the like the Coventry kids, they're out there right now. They're just messing around, having a good time.
They're dancing out there, Mike.
They are dancing.
They're dancing.
So I think that's excellent. They're having a great time.
And the umpires out there doing all the work.
Yeah. No, they are not. The
no.
Umpires and the coaches.
The coaches, even coaches from the Jewett City Little League are helping out.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to get the game in here.
So Bert Sorrell just says, "Hey, Al, good to hear you, buddy."
And good to hear you, Bert. And I'll tell you, there's another great guy that's always supported Grizzle Sports. Oh, my goodness. What a great guy.
So we have no score here in the bottom of the third. When we pick back up again, Jewett City is at bat. Colby Mills has a count of 1 ball and 1 strike. There's 1 out. Bradley Rush led off the bottom of the third by striking out. Jackson D'Amico then got a base hit. He is on first base. And Colby Mills, like I said, is at the plate with a count of 1-1. So just to give you an idea, that's a little bit of a reset of where we are at right now.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you, unreal. It's great to see a great game like this. I'll tell you, definitely keeps you, you can't fall asleep with this one.
Absolutely not, man. Why would you?
No.
Why would you, Alan?
No, I would not. I'll tell you. I'd be afraid I missed something.
Why would you do that? Oh, goodness sakes alive. It's a good time to go ahead and thank some of our sponsors and supporters of Little League Baseball. How about Highway Campers on Route 12 in the town of Plainfield?
Mm-hmm.
Their grandson, Sonny, is playing. Sonny Botello.
Okay, very
He's
good.
playing for the Jewett City All-Stars. His dad, Jody, is a coach. And the Highway Campers, in business, family owned since 1967, Alan.
Yeah.
All started with Ed Riley. Ed and Doris Riley.
Ed Riley. I remember when he had the duck pin bowling out lanes up there. And you remember from the...
I don't think he owned the bowling alley.
Yeah, I believe he did.
No,
And then he went on to the roller skating rink.
Yeah, he owned the roller rink because I worked for him. He was my first boss ever. So...
Okay.
So I remember he liked me. And I don't know why, because
you're a likable guy.
No, I was a punk, man. I remember one day we were out in the parking lot on a Sunday morning before the rink was opening up.
Uh-huh.
And I was, 16 years old. You know, we're cleaning up, the debris and stuff. He was very, very Mr. Riley was always very, very cautious, wanted everything to be nice and clean and everything. So we're walking around, and his name for me was Pineapple. He called me a pineapple.
Called you a pineapple?
Yeah, that was his name. I think he got Pineapple. I think he called that to everybody.
Okay.
But he looked at me and he goes, "Hey, how many millionaires do you know out here picking up glass and garbage?" And I looked at him and I said, "Why, do you know one?" And he looked at me, and I thought he was going to fire me on the spot. He knew I was busting his chops.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you, I learned a lot from Ed Riley.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from him, and I really appreciate, him and everything he did for me, as a kid.
Yeah.
I really do, and it was very sad to hear of his passing.
Your formative years, Michael.
Yeah. I don't think
probably kept you out of trouble.
Oh yeah, I would think so. I mean, I wasn't that kind of kid, I wasn't like a destructive kid or anything like that. But he gave me a job, and he believed in me, and
that means a lot to a kid when an adult believes in you.
Yeah, and that all comes from a local business, and that all started at Highway Campers. So he was tough He had a military background, but he was fair, you know. And there were things that I would didn't agree with, but you know what?
You
That's okay.
respected it.
I respected. He definitely had my respect. So anyway, that's my little diatribe there about highway campers and Ed, and just a good guy.
Yeah.
Just a good guy. So highway campers, Route 12, give them a call, 860-564-0141. Home is where you park it.
I like that.
There you go.
I like that.
So
All right.
no score.
Looks like the field's getting back in
They're working their butts off.
playable shape here. But they want to make sure it's not going to be slippery out there for the players and all that.
Kids are dancing.
Yeah.
Literally dancing on the field to the music that's being played. There's lots of folks here. If you look down the right field line, there is a pop-up with a whole bunch of fans right by the right field pole behind the fence watching the game.
One thing about those pop-ups, Mike, you get a lot of attention when you have a rain delay.
Yes. Yes. But not us, dude. We're up here.
We're undercover. Thank God.
We are.
I know they use quite a bit of that speedy dry already, and they're still putting some down around the home plate area. They covered up the pitcher's mound and saved that for the most part. Now they're doing the base pass and getting that field back in the good shape so the players can play safely on the field.
I want to ask the league president, hey, Jeff, when do they have an ETA of when they're going to play, or 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the mound right now is the only area starting to work through that.
Tell you, they did a good job out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Almost as good as that crew that you see at the professional ballparks, and they got tops that they can cover the field with. Here we don't.
Well, they had one tarp that
went on
was
the
able
pitcher's
to
mound.
the pitcher's mound, sure.
Yeah.
But they're out there working on the field, both Coventry and Jewett City, to get it playable.
And ultimately, it's going to be up to the umpires whether or not we can resume play
I think so.
when we resume play.
I think we're going to be good from here on in. But you're right, though, Alan. There's been nothing but rain in the forecast.
Right.
There's been nothing but rain in the forecast in the last 4 or 5 days. As a matter of fact, rain is a chance of rain, I should say, is in the forecast for every day this week.
Every day this week, yes.
You know, and when you're running a league and you're trying to, it's got to be very frustrating.
Well, because you got a certain time period there, you got to get all this in.
Yeah.
Because we got after the district championships, then you got to go on to sectionals.
Yeah.
Then you got to go on to regionals. There's a host of things that they lead up to September for the big game down there in Pennsylvania. You know, for the Little League World Series.
You never know. When's the last time a team from Connecticut was it Fairfield?
It was one of the teams from the west part of the state. Yes,
they actually made it twice, two in over a 10-year span.
Yeah.
So they're pounding down the dirt at home plate now too, to make it nice and stable. And all right, so the umpire has told Coventry to start warming up because they're going to start playing in a second. So
that's a good sign.
We're going to turn our microphones off just for a moment, and we will be back in a couple of minutes with the restart of the game. And like I said, we are in the bottom of the third. We have no score. It's definitely a pitcher's duel. So we'll pick up in a couple of minutes. Keep it right here. Keep watching right here on SNSN. All right, here we are. We are back once again. Coventry is back onto the field. They've had a little bit of warm-ups to get going again. We are in the bottom of the third inning. There is no score. There is a runner on second. Jackson D'Amico got on with a base hit and then got to second on a pass ball. And the batter is Mills, Colby Mills, the shortstop, and he has a count of 1-1 on him. Hecht still on the mound for Coventry, pitching a fine ball game so far. Fine ball game. It's definitely been a pitcher's duel, Alan.
Yes, it has. Definitely both pitchers are in control of the game.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So we look to have this game to be just as exciting to continue.
Sir.
It's going to be a little bit of a different element just because the ball and the field are going to be wet.
Mm-hmm.
So we will see what happens. Kelly says, let's go JC.
We're good when you are. We're good.
The official score says he's okay. Tells the ump behind the plate, Ross, that they are ready to go. And I think we're about ready to do this. D'Amico in scoring position. Here we go. Hecht on the hill. There's the pitch. Popped foul and out of play. 1-2.
Heading straight for the Menarski mobile.
No,
that's way
I'm
over.
Wade. I moved it. I moved it hopefully out of harm's way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up in foul territory, and it is going to be just out of play over the fence. So Mills staying alive with a 1-2 count.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. 1 out. We're resuming play. It's the bottom of the third. No score. There's a deep drive. And that's going to go it goes all the way to the fence. D'Amico is going to come around and score. Mills heading for third, and he's in there sliding safe. 1-0 Jewett City on a long triple by Colby Mills.
I'm going to ask again the folks in center field, please do not lean on the fence. We have number 10, Kiki Boyce, coming to the plate.
Here's Kiki Boyce, 1-0, the first run of the ball game here in the bottom of the third. Mills on third.
Still 1 out for JC.
Ball 1 outside. Now, one of the things we were talking about to one of the officials is that this is a 225-foot fence. That probably would have been out of here in Jewett City.
Yeah, we're 202, I believe.
Boyce pops one foul and out of play. Right on top of the easy up.
Nice catch by the easy up.
Excuse me. Chris Coleman watching from Puerto Rico today.
All right.
Hey, Chris. Enjoy the sunshine. Hopefully you got some good sunshine and good tropical sun down there. Excuse me. Dan Webster chiming in. Attaboy Mills. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. He took something off that one.
Yeah, a little change up on that one. Wow.
Kiki was a little bit ahead of that one. Ball is high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. waves at it. And he goes down swinging.
Out number 2.
Number 2, Garrett Brower is now at bat.
Here's Garrett Brower. Mills on third in scoring position. 1-0, Jewett City. Ball one high. So we coined a little phrase, little Brower power. That's what we're looking for here. Swing and a miss. He was chopping wood on that one. 1-1. Foul tip. 1-2. Hump checks the ball, says it's okay. Two outs in the bottom of the third, 1 run in for Jewett City. Swing and a miss. And Hecht gets out of the inning with minimal damage. He actually struck out the side.
Yes. Yep. But just so he comes back with 1 in their half of the third.
4 strikeouts for Hecht at this point. It's kind of like the game we had the other night. Al.
Hecht had 23 pitches that inning for a total of 48.
So if you keep hearing the numbers of the amount of pitches, Kyle Hecht has thrown 48 pitches. Gentlemen, is 85 the number?
95. Oh, 85.
So we are going to the top of the fourth. Kiki Boyce in his 4th inning of work. Jewett City scoring their first run of the ball game in the bottom of the third, lead 1-0.
Your number 2, 3, and 4 batters are due up in the Coventry half of the 4th.
Yep. DeAngelis, Hecht, and Klein.
We have number 21, Keegan Leanna.
Keegan Leanna
For number 1, Bradley Rush.
is now at second base for Jewett City. Bradley Rush going to go ahead and take a sabbatical for now. Kids can be taken out and they can re-enter the game.
As every player, everybody here gets to bat up and do defensive work also.
Yeah. So here we go, bottom of the fourth, 1-0. The slimmest of
top of the fourth.
top of the fourth. Did I what did I say? Bottom.
Yeah, that's all right.
The slimmest of leads, 1-0. Ump gives Boyce a new ball.
Number 1, Dominic DeAngelis is now at bat.
Here's DeAngelis. Shortstop struck out his first time up. It's ball outside. Swing and a miss. Low. The one difference in this ball game, the triple
Yes.
by Colby Mills.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's pretty even Steven all the way around. Strike 2. Nice pitch on the outside corner. 2-2. Got him looking. And that's the second time he's gotten DeAngelis today.
Last time it was looking also.
One down. This is the second game of a 3-game series. It's 2 out of 3. Jewett City won the first one 5-4.
Yes, they did.
And if Coventry wins this game today, then we go to Wednesday in Jewett City. And there's a bouncer in the hole. Base hit for Hecht. He's 2 for 2.
Yes, he is. Yep.
Number 9, Josh Klein, is now coming to the plate.
There's Josh Klein. Bounce to third to end the first. One runner on for Coventry. Everybody did such a really good job on the field getting it ready, after the rain delay.
Yes, sir.
Ball low. One and 0. Ball 2. 2-0. Kind of expect sometimes, pitchers coming back after a rain delay, it'll be a little rusty or a little tight. Not Hecht, though. He came back and pretty much zoomed through. There's a pop-up. That's going to be down the right field line, but nobody's going to get it. There's both Harden and Leanna gave chase. Two and 1. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. Kyle Hecht with his second base hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's 5 strikeouts for Kiki Boyce.
For the second out.
Number 6, Eric King, is now at the plate.
Eric King batting in Jake Roberts' spot. His first at-bat today. That ball is outside, ball 1. It's a little lighter out there. I don't think we're going to get any more rain. At least let's hope not. Fouled back, 1-1. Nice hack there by Mr. King.
All right. Actually cooled off just a tad, I think, after that rain, Mike.
Mm-hmm. Got the humidity out of the air. Fouled again. King is up there hacking. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Runner on first. Boyce looking in for the sign. Here's the wind and the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and they got him. And they tagged him out for Boyce's 6th strikeout of the ball game. So we played 3.5. 1-0 Jewett City.
1-5.
Coming up for Jewett City here in the bottom of the 4th. You got Max Gray, Mason Mills, and J.J. Harden.
Boyce had 15 pitches that inning for a total of 39.
We do thank you for joining us here at Coventry. What's the name of the park? Miller Richardson Park.
Miller Richardson. All right.
Mhm. Nice park because it's complete. It's a complete
Beautiful.
complex with multiple fields.
Yeah, senior league field out there, or junior league, I should say, and little league field over here, and nice facility.
Sure is. Sure is. Mike Allen, awesome Austin.
At the camera.
The Austin Cam. What else would you be doing today, Al, if you weren't doing this?
You want to really know? No,
Taking a nap.
No, sitting at home watching the boob tubes or the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'd be doing.
Hey, you got to watch out, man. You know, cancel culture, is around. Can't say boob tube.
Yeah.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
That probably applies to me more so than ever now.
You're probably better off just saying, "Oh, I'm watching something on the flat screen."
Yeah, the flat screen. Yeah.
Because it could be anything.
Yes, sir.
Be careful with
it
that.
Could be on your computer too.
Yeah, that's a flat screen, right?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Remember those 17-inch monitors that was about 2 feet deep?
Yeah.
Weighed about 100 pounds.
Remember the old computers? They fill up the whole wall.
Goodness.
Number 9, Josh.
America. All right, here we go. Bottom of the fourth, 1-0 Jewett City.
Number 9, Nevada.
Jewett City wins, they win the District 11 title. If Coventry wins, we go to Wednesday. In other words, it's a win or go home for Coventry today.
That's right.
2 balls and no strikes to the Jewett City catcher, Max Gray. Ball 3. Kyle shaking his head on the mound. He knew that one got away from him. Three-out count. Strike 1 right down the middle. It's a mark of a good pitcher when you can throw a strike on a 3-0 count because, sometimes you're worried, I'm going to walk him.
Mm-hmm.
Ball 4. I believe that's the first walk of the ball game.
It is.
Just to give you an idea how well these guys are pitching today.
Number 7, Mason Mills is now at bat.
Here's Mason Mills, the center fielder. Made a great sliding catch out in center field.
Looks like his arm is all better.
Yeah, hurt his hand in the process, but it looks like he's okay. Strike 1. Strike 2. District 11 playoffs have been good to Mason. He hit his first ever home run against Norwich Preston. That ball is off to the right-hand side, not a play, into the crowd.
And not a catch by the crowd.
In the veranda section.
Yes.
Hecht in control, 0-2 on Mills. Got him looking. And no argument from Mills. Five strikeouts for Hecht.
Number 11, J.J. Harden is now at bat.
J.J. Harden had a slow roller at the plate and was thrown out his first time up. Swing and a miss. Swing waved to that one. Out of the strike zone, 0-2. Got him looking. Nice pitch. Official score calling time.
Harden just batted. They didn't check him back in. I didn't know what to do.
So apparently JJ Harden came back into the ball game, but he wasn't checked into the ball game as he was out, and then he batted. So
Hey, I think it's my mistake. No, that's
yeah, Harden. But I guess well, that happens, you know.
That pen made wrong mark. Can you imagine that?
That's okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I guess. Well, whatever it was, there's 2 outs.
Still a runner at first.
Doesn't matter. We're all happy. We're playing baseball.
Number 6, Logan D'Amico.
Here's Logan D'Amico,
2
who
outs.
subbed in for Sonny Botello. Swing and a miss. There's a shot to short, right underneath DeAngelis' glove, and everybody's going to be safe. Max Gray moves up to second. Logan D'Amico
Number 21.
with a base hit. Here's Keegan Leanna, who came in for Bradley Rush at second base. 2 outs. It's got a couple of runners on base. Let's see what Leanna can do here. Ball 1 inside.
Runners at first and second for JC.
Foul back. Bottom of the 4th, 1-0 Jewett City. That's it. Just 1 run. The difference, like I said earlier, the triple by Mills.
Yes, sir.
That ball is high and outside. The runners are going to move up. Gray down to third. And D'Amico to second. So now Hecht in a little bit of a jam here, although he has 2 outs, 2 balls, and 1 strike. To Keegan Leanna. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So Hecht has gotten out of a couple of mini jams today. See if he can stop the bleeding and stop from Jewett City from getting another run. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. And here comes Max Gray to the plate, and he's going to be safe. 2-0 Jewett City. And the way this game has been played, Al, that's a big run.
Yes, it is. And the base runner at second base advances up to third.
D'Amico on third now, and a full count to Keegan Leanna. And if he keeps it going, they're going to go to the top of the order with Jackson D'Amico. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Leanna goes down swinging. 7 strikeouts for Hecht, but Jewett City picks up a run. It's 2-0 as we go to the top of the 5th.
We had 20. I had 20. Yeah. And yes, all the subs are in. Yeah, so all subs are in. 20.
All this stuff.
Kiki Boyce back on the hill for his 5th inning of work. Being rather conservative with his pitch count.
And the 6, 7, and 8 batters are due up for Coventry in their half of the 5th.
39.
So Kiki Boyce has only thrown 39 pitches through 4 innings. And you can go to 95, so he has been very economical with the ones that he has thrown.
And you're not talking about Route 95 either, right, Mike? You're
No,
talking
sir.
about pitches.
85 pitches.
85 pitches. Okay.
We have 85. All right, Alan, who do we have here in the top of the 5th?
And top of the 5th, looks like now batting would be number 10, Gavin McNally. Gavin got a base hit in his first time up and back in the 2nd inning.
Then he was doubled up to end the inning.
Yes.
On a shot to shortstop by Hostillo.
Yep.
He really didn't have much of a chance because that ball was scalded.
That was strike 1 to McNally.
We're in the top of the 5th. There's a little nubber right back to Boyce. It's kind of like a dead ball there.
Yeah.
A lot of spin on it. He's even pointing.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson Hostillo, the right fielder. Like I said, just going to go. He lined out to shortstop. Tries to squares the bunt, but pulls it back.
Number 8, Jackson Castillo is now batting.
Ball outside, 2-0. One and 2. 2 and 1, excuse me. Pop up. It's going to be out of play. 2 and 2. Just so happens that Jackson's father is up here in the booth with us as the official scorer for today's game. Hi, Dave. Got him looking. There's 2 down.
2 outs for Coventry.
Number 5, Jack Powers is now at bat.
That's 7 strikeouts. For Boyce. Here's Jack Powers. Strike 1. He turned away just a little bit.
Got the inside corner on that one.
Strike 2. Boyce trying to pin it down here at the end of the 5th. Top of the 5th. Got him looking. That's it. Boyce, 8 strikeouts. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th now. 2-0 Jewett City.
5 in for 6.
So Coventry has one more shot.
5, Sonny Fratello is replacing Logan D'Amico.
Botello is going to come back into the game, replacing
Number 1, Bradley
Logan
Rush
D'Amico.
is
And Bradley Rush is coming in for Keegan Leanna.
Kiki Boyce had 10 pitches out of inning for a total of 49.
So here we go for Jewett City here in the bottom of the 5th. You got D'Amico, Mills, and Boyce.
So number 24, Jake Roberts, is replacing number 6, Eric King.
Hecht is still on the mound.
Number
He's
3,
pitched a
Justin
great
Nicholas,
ball
is
game.
replacing number 5, Josh Howard.
The only mistake Hecht has made today has been
The triple.
that pitch to Mills, where if this game was in Jewett City, that ball would have been a home run.
Home run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fences are a little deeper here in Coventry.
It was definitely a solid triple, though.
You bet. You betcha, Mr. Jewett City.
Okay.
By the way, Alan, I do want to wish you and your lovely lady friend,
Miss Jean,
Jean, a very happy 5th anniversary today.
together.
Yeah.
2016, we were on the program with, well, back then it was Wolverine Radio.
Yep.
And we got introduced thanks to you guys and thanks to the program that we had going. And
Remember?
I remember old Todd Stanitsky playing
Yeah.
Mrs. Wigglesworth.
Wigglesworth, yeah.
Yes.
It was geriatric dial-a-date.
But, you know, we went out. We got treated to a dinner at the Sorrells. And then we went out to a movie. Since then,
We've been great friends ever since.
she enjoys everything I enjoy, the baseball, the NASCAR racing, Little League baseball. I even got her into this. She's here on our anniversary. So there you go.
Well, congratulations on 5 years of wonderful friendship with Miss Jean. One ball, one strike to D'Amico.
Oop.
It was a very much an off-speed pitch, and D'Amico was a little bit ahead of it. Bounces it down the first base line for a foul. Jackson is very much a contact hitter.
Yeah. Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes to him.
He's not going to strike out often. He's going to get the bat on the ball. It's exactly what you want in a leadoff hitter.
Yes, it is. That's probably why he's leading off.
I bet that would be the truth. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Foul back. See what I mean? He'll just battle and battle and battle.
Well, you know, if it's questionable, he's going to swing at it and make some contact somewhere along the line.
He's got a really good swing for a young man.
Yes.
It's pretty disciplined for his age.
Yes, it is.
Popping the wrist. Look at that. 2-2.
Yeah.
See, they know it. You hear one of the players run the pitch count up. Because he'll battle.
He stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. As he fouls another one. Spoils another pitch.
Mm-hmm. And there's a bouncer to the pitcher. He fields it and throws it. Nice play by Kyle Hecht. Just getting D'Amico at first, but making the play. It was a good play, Alan.
I'll tell you. Excellent play. He did that from the ground. He threw that over there and got enough on it to catch the runner at first.
Yeah, he recovered and got it over there. Great play. Here's Colby Mills.
1 out.
But that's what I was saying. D'Amico, he just fights and fights and fights.
Yes, sir. Coach is asking the first base umpire question out there.
Looks like they're gonna go ahead and confer. It from up here, it looked like they got him. three umpires are going to go ahead and talk it over.
They're doing the instant replay in their heads.
Sure. They can watch the instant replay when we post this on YouTube afterwards.
There you go. We could put it up on the big screen.
And he's still out.
Yes.
They lose the appeal. Okay. One down. Here's Mills. Had a long triple to knock in Jackson D'Amico.
That's the most
In
important
the third.
RBI of the whole game.
Yeah.
At
It's a
this
game.
point.
Strike one. Can't fault Hector's. I mean, just like the first game.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
DeAngelis pitched a great game as well.
Just by him throwing off that runner at
Yeah.
first base, I mean, he didn't give up.
Hector's been ahead of everybody. He's only walked one batter.
Yep.
And that was Max Gray, who came in to score. There's a high fly ball into center field, and that
Way
is
back,
deep.
way back.
And it's at the base of the wall. And Mills with another extra
Oh,
base
my.
hit. That was a foot from going out of here.
It definitely would have been out in JC. Definitely.
That was a long.
Kiki's voice is now at bat.
And Kiki's been on base with a base hit in the first inning and then struck out in the third.
2-0. One down. Here's Boyce. Hit him.
Oh. Kiki takes one for the team.
Okay, one down. Runners on first and second. Here's Garrett Brower.
Number 2, Garrett Brower is now batting.
They're gonna send in D'Amico in to run for Boyce, and the rain is starting again, but it's not as heavy as it was.
It's a light rain.
Mm-hmm. Logan D'Amico back into the ball game, running for Boyce. Brower looked like he was going to go ahead and bunt, but nonetheless, as third base was covering, nobody was covering third, and Mills runs to third, and D'Amico is now on second.
So second and third now with one out.
Ball 2-0. This is probably the biggest jam that Hecht has been in so far this afternoon.
As the rain continues to lightly come down.
Not that light, you said?
Ball 3-0.
Swing and a miss. He had the green light on 3-0. Swing and a miss, strike two. Hecht battles back to a 3-2 count. 2-0 Jewett City, bottom of the fifth. Runners on second and third, looking for more. Swing and a miss, strike three. And here comes Mills into the plate, and he's going to score. Three nothing Jewett City.
The runner at second advances down the third.
And I think they might be making a pitching change here. There is 2 outs.
2 outs.
And they are going to make a pitching change.
Kyle Hecht threw 19 pitches for a total of 87. Let's hear it for Kyle this evening.
So basically the reason why he's coming out of the game, Alan, is because he has reached his pitch count.
Yes.
So he has to come out. He threw 87 pitches. You get to finish with the batter that's up.
Yeah.
So once you go over 85, that's it. So
Yeah. He has nothing to be ashamed about, though. He pitched one heck of a game, and there's a couple mistakes along the way, but he still battled through them.
Exactly. It's been a great game either way. And I mean, it's been fun to watch. And Kyle Hecht pitched a great ball game for Coventry. But we do have a new pitcher in for Coventry. Man, everybody's everywhere right now. Roberts is going to be on the hill.
Number 24.
A lefty.
Jake Roberts will be the new pitcher.
Scores 3-0. We are in the bottom of the fifth inning. Jewett City looking for an insurance run. One run has crossed the plate so far. And Roberts looking to stop that. Colby Mills scored when Brower struck out.
And Roberts throwing left-handed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Kiki Boyce is going to be on third, so he's going to inherit. Or no, well, D'Amico's on third, who's running for Boyce. And Alan, now we can talk about it.
Yes.
You kind of just randomly threw that in there and
Yes,
tossed me.
sir. Yeah.
It's the first time we've seen a left-handed pitcher at all.
Number 9, Max Gray.
Wow.
You remember the left-handed catcher? We saw one left-handed
Yes,
catcher
we
this
did.
year.
Was
it
that
Norwich?
for Norwich? Or,
Yeah.
Norwich or Willimantic? I was trying to remember.
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
You don't see that often, though.
No. All right.
All right, Max Gray at the plate. He walked and scored a run last inning, and he bounced to third in the first. So runner on third, 2 outs, 3-0 Jewett City. Gray takes strike one looking. Strike two. Right down the middle.
It looked like an off-speed pitch.
Yes, sir. 1-2. Two down. Roberts looking to get out of the inning. Strike three, got him. Gray ball just kind of float on over. However, Jewett City gets one more.
In their half of the fifth.
Nope, they lead 3-0. Coventry has one more shot here in the top of the sixth. Boyce coming out on the hill.
Yeah.
He's only thrown 49 pitches.
Jake Roberts had a total
He can go to 85. I think he's got plenty.
Jewett City's in pretty good shape at this point.
I think so.
They're 3 outs away from getting their District 11 flag.
Yep. Kiki
So-
has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts so far through 5. Also want to thank the folks at the Jewett City Greenhouse and Florist. Matter of fact,
All
Brent
right.
D'Amico, the manager of the Jewett City All-Stars,
Some beautiful flowers over there, Michael. I'll
one of
tell
the
you.
owners over there. They've been there for years.
Oh, my God.
Since 1927, Alan.
Oh, that was just a little bit before me, Michael.
Yep.
Just a little.
couple months.
Yeah.
Run by Jan D'Amico, of course, the matriarch of the family, and of course, Sweet Lou,
Yes, sir.
who is here actually today. So we appreciate the Jewett City the Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse,
As they are.
local.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Local supports local, man.
That's how you keep your business going there in small communities like Jewett City.
Yeah, local supports local.
All right, here we go. Jewett City, like I said, 3 outs away from getting a district flag.
It's not over, Al.
It's not over
It's not over.
till it's over.
3 runs is never a good lead.
No. Okay, here we go.
Here's Lisa Mirsky.
Will be batting for Coventry.
Lisa Mirsky batting from the left-hand side. Boyce sends in strike 1. Boyce looking to bring the banner home to Jewett City. Him and the rest of his teammates. Swinging to miss, strike 2.
It quickly counts 0-2 to the batter.
Alex Lysimersky. Strike 3. Nine strikeouts.
Keenan Staples is
Here's Keenan Staples, who struck out and flied out to center field. 0 for 2 officially. We're in the top of the 6th. 1 down. And there's a bouncer in the hole to Mills on over and almost had it. Harden just missed the scoop. But Staples is on base. And like I said, Alan,
It's not over till
it's
it's over.
never over till it's over.
number 1, Dominic Angeles is now batting.
Here's Dominic DeAngelis. Shortstop. DeAngelis having a rough day at the plate. Struck out twice.
Both looking. I got.
And then Kyle Hecht on deck, who's 2 for 2.
There you go. It's not over. It is not over.
Ball went outside. Here's the pitch. Fouled on the third base side. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. DeAngelis back in the box. Popped right over us.
Yep.
Or Mike a haircut.
Almost got a haircut, yeah. I need one. I need one.
I think your hair looks great, Mike.
I feel like Greg Brady. And there's a shot to Mills. They're going to go to second and get the force. Very smooth move by Mills.
2
At
outs.
short.
Coventry down to the last out.
Number 2, Kyle Hecht will be.
Time is called.
2 down there. Jewett City is 1 out away from their District 11 title. They lead 3-0. And Hecht is coming to the plate, who pitched very well, Alan.
He pitched a heck of a game, I'll tell
He
you.
did. He's got nothing to be ashamed of. None of these kids do, but he pitched a great game.
One heck of a game.
And he's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
But to give you an idea of the dominance of Kiki Boyce, he's the only runner that's gotten to second base today.
Okay,
He
runner
is
at,
not allowed a runner past second base.
yeah. Runner at first and 2 outs. And heck, Nevada. He's trying to get that bat dried up a little bit.
Heck wants to keep it alive. Boyce wants to shut the door. And there's a bouncer to second. On over to first. Jewett City
comes away with a win.
Jewett City is your District 11 champions.
And the final score, Jewett City 3, Coventry 0.
Great ball game between these two teams, as always. Wasn't a high-scoring affair. Great pitching on both sides. And here's something that I absolutely love is that I think they're going to go and they're going to do fist bumps instead of doing that silly wave of the hat thing.
Yeah.
They actually get to go say good game to everybody. To a bunch of wonderful athletes from both Jewett City and Coventry. Yeah, that's sportsmanship. Absolutely.
Wow. Definitely an entertaining game, Michael.
Absolutely. So your final score, 3-0 here in Coventry. Once again, we want to thank the Coventry Jeff team president, or the league president, Jeff. And of course, Dave, the official scorer. Thank you for allowing us up here in the game and allowing us to enjoy this ball game between these two great teams. And not just, it's not just the two great teams. It's two great programs. It's Jewett City and Coventry all the time, it seems like lately. And Coventry's a great program, and we certainly appreciate
and they got a nice facility here. Real nice.
That's it. All right, next is sectionals. As soon as we have information, keep it on SNSN, and we will let you know where the District 11 champs, Jewett City, are going to be going. So for Awesome Austin and Al Gear, I'm Mike Monarski. Thanks a lot, guys. Your final score, Jewett City 3, Coventry 0. Jewett City wins the District 11 title, 2-0 in best 2 out of 3. Have a good rest of your night.